The song we're looking at today is called Straws Pulled at Random. I'd like to think of it as notes pulled at random. Alright? These guys, along with bands like Slayer, employ the chromatic approach to writing music. They also deal with some diminished stuff, but for most of what we're dealing with here, we're going to be dealing with a lot of chromatic stuff. Let's check it out. Let's talk about it as we go through. Straws Pulled at Random by Meshuggah. Let's go. Alright, so what you're hearing there, now they're in a different tuning. I'm doing the bass to keep this simple. But we're in standard tuning, but we're actually up by a half step. So instead of E standard, it's F standard. And what we're dealing with here is the root note is the low note, and the octave is the high note. So root and octave for that main groove right here. Once we get into the second part of the intro, let me just click over here for us. Alright, intro 2. We're dealing with the root note on the low string with the first fret and also the second fret. And third fret, for that matter. And I'm not going to break this down any further than that. You can hear the rhythmic chaos that is Meshuggah. So, root note up to minor second, minor third. And that root note is interwoven through all those different sections of the note changes, as well as the crazy rhythms with the tied notes and the dotted notes. So far, we're dealing with a very chromatic approach. When we get to the bridge, we're going to kind of shift up to the second fret of the low string in a similar way where Metallica would shift up to the second fret of the low string and kind of redo the riff itself. So here we go. Here's the switch. It's not the exact thing, but it's very similar. And it gives it a fresh feel. And now we're going to head back to the original. Again, root, minor second, minor third. Those are our intervals being used. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Bridge number 2. Right there, again, now we're dealing with the shift up to the F sharp again, what would be the F sharp in standard second fret. We're dealing with the root, the minor second, and minor third. And actually, yeah, minor third. You got it. Now here's the chorus. We're back to that original root position where we started. Here comes the shift up. So same thing, just up a full step to keep it fresh. Dealing with the same intervals. Root, minor second, minor third. For the interlude, we're going to be dealing with a whole bunch of simple, repetitive root notes, followed by some minor thirds. So here's our interlude. Just rocking the open string, holding down that root. Now we're going to go up to the minor third. And then we're going to go up to the fourth and back down to the root. So a little bit more of a traditional type of chord progression here. Root, minor third, and perfect fourth, and more of the same. That's pretty much going to cover it, guys. Meshuggah, analyzed from a harmonic perspective. A lot of root notes for that bass. Minor seconds, minor thirds, perfect fourths. Anything chromatic, anything minor. That's how Meshuggah rolls, and of course those rhythms are just absolutely phenomenal. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.